those voters that probably would prefer to go with her, but believe all of the analysis that says Joe Biden's more electable?
I actually think she's been doing a pretty good job of rebutting that. I mean, I'm not sure that anybody, after watching her roll out...
What makes you say she's rebutted the argument? I don't know if she has yet.
I think, I'm not saying she's all the way there, but I'm saying that the strategy that she has employed since she, you know, frankly, her entry into the race raised a lot of questions with a lot of people. And clearly, you know, the president has been on the attack in a way that I think a lot of voters can, you know, feel like, hey, might work. So they're nervous about it. But she has been out hustling, out organizing, out doing, basically outworking every other candidate in the field, and it is showing up. It is showing up in the crowd she's getting. It is showing up in the, you know, reaction that suddenly, instead of thinking about the DNA test, people are thinking, oh, she's the one that's got a plan for that. I mean, that is a remarkable kind of turnaround. And I think, you know, I know that the Biden campaign behind the scenes is watching every single move she's making.
There's no obvious way to make the case she's unelectable. That's the problem they got. Well, she also leads in these polls, too. Like, not as by as much.
What's unspoken here, right? She's a woman.
Right.
Donald Trump won in a lot of these voters' minds because he ran against a woman who wasn't, you know, was so incredible.
But you just made a point that could never be said about Hillary Clinton's campaining. She didn't outwork Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders outworked her. Elizabeth Warren is outworking everybody else. So I will say, I think that is something that the Clinton campaign has to accept. They didn't.
And look, I don't want to get into this trap. I'm not saying they're equal. What I'm saying is that's one of the private concerns behind the scenes, or has been. And I think, you know, Warren is answering those questions.
The Warren test is, if she does make it through and get the nomination, does she communicate in a way in which the voters look past the fact that her policies may be an anathema to them? That almost what happened in 2016 happens in reverse. The dislike of Hillary was so great that they withstood a lot of the stuff from Trump.
Can I translate what I think you're saying, Doug? Which is, the fear is, if you put Warren, it becomes a more substantive contrast. Is that one the Democrats want, or do they actually want a character contrast?
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at the issues that Elizabeth Warren and many Democrats are campaigning on, they're pretty popular with the general public. And so...
From 30,000 feet. Well, the details scare people.
And will people say that's okay? I can live with that.
Can I just say, character-wise, let's elect a woman, okay? These nonsense that's been coming from our male politicians of all parties. Like, I don't know. I'm tired of it. You don't want to worry about character. Elect a woman, please. Thank you.
There it is.
There it is. I've never understood why that in itself isn't a reform message, which is, you don't see women governors getting into these scandals. You don't see women. That's, you know.
I'm sure I will be accused of being sexist in the opposite direction, but the facts are what they are.
The facts are the facts.
Well, we nominated a good woman in 2016.